Oh, there you are, YouTube, and I have a peach off of this peach tree right here behind me. And I said in the past that this thing has not really produced, but I haven't looked at it in a few weeks, and it has really produced, more so than it has any other year. And I got this little peach here. I thought it was maybe an apricot or a nectarine. I think when we bought it, we thought this tree was a nectarine, but this is fuzzy. So I think it's one of those, there we go, there's some better light. I think it's one of those white peach trees. But let me show you some of the peaches we found on it. With the ground, you can see some right there that have fallen, but also, let's get a better view here. Right there, we have some bugs have gotten to some of these, but not quite as bad as with the pear trees. I don't know if you can see some in this area, but I'm just so happy that this is produced because it normally doesn't. Uh-oh, I guess I'll have to eat those. Let's pick those up too. When it comes to peaches, I'm not that into the fuzz, so I guess I kind of have to peel them. I mean, I will eat it, but that's my least favorite part of peaches. That's why I'm more of a nectarine person if I have the choice. But let's go ahead and eat this. There we are. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. The skin I'm not so into because it has that fuzzy skin, but that inside, so good. Skin's a little bitter. This one was the one I had in hand at the start of the video. It was one I found on the ground. No bug had gotten to it. That is so good. Let me pull up another one. Now this was one of the ones that just fell earlier in the video that you saw. Looks like some bugs got to the bottom there, but I think we'll be okay. Here we go. I'm gonna spit out the skin. Man, look at that. Tasty. Just gotta avoid the bugs. Maybe eating the bugs not gonna be that big of a deal. All right, let's pull out the next one. Right here, I think it's bug free. And get another handle on it. This one looks amazing. A little firmer than the other one, so I'm not sure if it'll taste as good. Let's give it a shot. Can you see me okay? Is it too dark? Now I'm just squinting. That is so good. Hope that's not too gross, me spitting, but this is the best this tree has ever done. Because honestly, I think I've only eaten one prior, and it was nowhere close to this size. This really is the very first time it's ever produced for us, and it is so good. The pears on the pear tree have all fallen. If there are any, they're so high up I can't get them. And I guess I could check the ground, but the pear tree is pretty much done. So now all we have left is the peach tree. And man, is it good. I am so happy and amazed that it's doing as well as it is, because it never has produced like this. Again, prior summers, it's only had 1, 2 at most, and they were very small little pieces, you know, little fruits that you couldn't really eat. So, very pleased with today. I'm in this area of the farm that we used to use as a burn pit. Then we started filling it, and then now it's kind of like hilly and tree-y, woody, woods basically. And I'm on the highest point of it. Let's see if I can find, look at that big hole down there. That's a giant hole in the ground where we used to have giant fire pits. And then it just sort of grew over in this area. You can see, so I'm at the very top down there. You know, that's kind of where I climbed up from, down this area right here, staring right at the sun. I see a lot of fox dens and things like that. Doesn't look like I'm high up right there, but I am. But yeah, this is kind of a fun little area. I haven't been around here ever. I mean, maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago, who knows? I don't know, I can't really tell from here, but that's just kind of a giant gaping hole down there. There's another hill right there. And follow the contour there, right there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna walk back down if I can. Let's see. Caught up in some vines here. But yeah, I don't know, kind of a fun little area of the farm that we just kind of let grow over. And now it's a bunch of hills. Probably be good for paintball. So this is the hill I was just on right there. Just kind of walked up there, climbed to the top there, and was standing sort of in that area. And this area sits adjacent to our hog barn right there. Actually between our hog barn, which is right there, and our chicken coop, which is right here. We don't have hogs or chicken, it's just from previous owners of this property, pre-Civil War area. I think, so now I'm behind the chicken coop. Pretty sure that's a fox den right there. There were some other ones that I had come across in the middle area. And I found some peaches in this area that had fallen from a peach tree that actually starts right there and comes up and hangs over right there. They all pretty much came from that branch. But this is a peach tree. When I was clearing out this area probably, I don't know, 8 years ago, I thought I cut down the peach tree, but I just cut down a large section of it. And this is the first time that I'm realizing that I actually didn't cut it down. I probably just cut this piece of it right there and thought I cut the whole thing down or something. I don't know, but it's revived, it's alive, and there are peaches. Most of these peaches have been taken over by bugs though. I cleared this area before, what, maybe last summer, 2 summers ago, but I didn't see any peaches. So, you know, for years I've thought this peach tree was gone, but I'm really happy to see that it's still alive. Another place I can get peaches from. And these peaches, you know, bugs have gotten to them already, but they are larger than the other tree. So, but it's the same kind as that white peach, which is very good. Bitter skins, but very good peach. So our burn pile over here, and just some hill from old soil and rocks and things like that. We're actually going to get a backhoe today. It'll be used tomorrow, but flatten all this area and that area, and yeah, that won't be there anymore. So that'll be nice to have level ground in that area and fill in some of the holes throughout the farm, and to kill a lot of the weeds and grass on this hill. I've been covering it with rugs all summer, some carpet all summer, and now I just need to find a new place to put this carpet. Have the blue and what used to be burgundy. It's pretty sun bleached now. But I'm gonna put these probably in front of the hog barn to kill some of the weeds that are in that area that have gotten pretty thick. So that's my job right now, to move these. go. Heading this direction. There's the hog barn. Got some beans in the background. Looking pretty dry. Wonder when they will be harvested. That's our property right there, all this land. And I'm gonna cover up this area here with the carpet. Got some thistle. So long, thistle. There's that one. Let's go grab the former burgundy rug. Okay. Just gonna pull it over the top here. This one's a lot bigger, a lot heavier. Okay. Taking it this way. I think I'm gonna go beyond the shed and then drag it towards it so that I can get this whole thistle underneath it. And there we go. There's a nice red carpet in front of this red barn. Formerly red barn, formerly red carpet. The blue shows up still. But yeah, I think it's a success. Maybe I can weed eat that other area. You can see right there. Also, there's a kitty. Hi, Chester. What's up, buddy? You just chilling? Roaming the farm? Tomcat O'Malley, is that your name? Little orange kitty? See ya. I have placed a lawn chair on the carpet so that we can sit in front of the hog barn and enjoy the great outdoors. Enjoy those amber waves of grain, the beautiful fields, this rural farm life. As far as the horizon will allow, we can just sit in that chair and enjoy. Look at those clouds. Does that remind anybody of anything? Those perfect clouds always make me think of Toy Story. In Toy Story 1, Andy's bedroom, the type of wallpaper he has. That perfect cloud wallpaper. I think that's what we're given here in the sky today. Beautiful Midwest before our eyes. Soak it in.
Six hours later.
I'm going to the Wienerschnitzel tonight. Can you tell from the logo? Let me see if I can get that zoomed in. There we go. Wienerschnitzel tonight. It's been years since I've been here. I'm really excited to eat some hot dogs. I don't know what I'm gonna get. They used to have something like called the Tour of the World or something, but I'm not seeing it on the menu, and that's kind of why I wanted to come to this location, eat here today, to get some of that like international hot dog food, but I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna have to order something else, unfortunately. They do have a pumpkin spice dipped ice cream cone. Maybe I'll get that too. Who knows? There's that pumpkin spice cone I think I might get. Also, look at that ooze fest. Just a bunch of drippy plastic cheese. I don't think I'm gonna get anything with that. If I do, it would be the hot dog. I'm not really in the mood for fries, but I think I'm gonna get a few hot dogs and that pumpkin spice dipped cone. I'm seeing USA of barbecue, like a Texas dog, a Carolina dog, and a Kansas City dog. So I might have to try those. I like regional food. That's a thing of mine. Maybe I'll go for that. That sounds good. I did it and got all three state dogs, or regional barbecue dogs, and the pumpkin spice cone. Just ordered it. I'm hoping they taste as good as the pictures looked. That's usually not the case. Actually, I don't know about here. I haven't been here in probably, I don't know, 7 years. And it's not that far away from me. I used to actually live a block away from this place, and I honestly can't even think of one time I went then. It's just, it's here, it's easy to see, the yellow roof, everything, but it doesn't come to mind when it's like, where do we eat? You know, where should I eat? This is the last place I think of, which is unfortunate because I do like it, but it's, I don't know, I always forget. Oh, I'm next. Really quick, here's the cone. They gave it to me first. I don't know why they did that, because it's just gonna melt, but it doesn't look very pretty. Not as pretty as the nice orange in the picture. Got cut off there. Not as pretty as the picture. This looks brown, not beautiful orange, but I think it's gonna taste good. I just wish they would have made it the second thing that they, or the last thing that they gave me before I left. But here we go. Let me get this mustache out of the way. Gonna eat this before I head home. Oh, that's very good. The pumpkin spice is so strong. No, that's really good. Get this. If you are near a Wienerschnitzel, not many people are, get this. Although this might be the Tastee Freeze. Do all Wienerschnitzels have a Tastee Freeze? Do all Tastee Freeze have a Wienerschnitzel? It's hard to eat when you got a mustache and a beard. I feel like I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, but I love this. This is like a pumpkin pie loaded with whipped cream. Oh my goodness, this is good. All right, I'm dripping. I gotta clean up here. Sorry. That was so tasty. Hence why it's called Tastee Freeze, I guess. And there it is. Bright red, bright yellow, Wienerschnitzel. That sign's pretty busted. Let's see, can I see the Tastee Freeze sign a little bit? But yeah, that is our trip to Wienerschnitzel. I will show you the food when I get home. Sorry for the dirty stove, but I want to take a look at these. So they put Carolina here, Texas. This one is not labeled, so obviously that's the Kansas City dog. Let's take a look at it first. If I can get it open. You know, I don't remember what was on it, but I see grilled onions, barbecue sauce, and mustard, and a slice of bacon. Here's the bacon. So that looks good. Kansas City, your hot dog looks good to me. Texas, looks like some cheese, some sort of barbecue. I think I see some onions, and another slice of bacon. Probably a different type of barbecue sauce. I can't remember the differences between the different types of regional barbecue sauces. Carolina, if I remember right, does mustard barbecue. Let's see. What? Is there any is there any barbecue on this? Did they do that wrong? I wonder if they gave me the wrong dog. That doesn't look right. Maybe it is. I don't think it is, though. That's probably why they didn't label it. Blast. Or maybe you would think this would have maybe coleslaw on it or something. I don't know. I gotta look this up. I guess that's right. I just looked it up. And it has a pickle slice in it. But I don't see any barbecue sauce. Did they forget the barbecue sauce? Maybe it's just very lightly put on there. So, again, this is Kansas City. This is Texas. Texas is huge. What part of Texas are we talking? And then this is Carolina with a pickle in it. Carolina. Texas. Kansas City. Oddly, I think the Carolina was my favorite one. I'm not sure they put the barbecue sauce on it though, but what I liked about it was the pickle, and underneath the hot dog there was like just a slice of American cheese, and it was so creamy. It was melted, sort of melted into the bun a little bit. And and there was onion on it, and I love that. The bacon was on it, all that was great. But I feel like it was the American cheese slice underneath with the hot dog that just made it so good. It was very impressive. And then after that one, I think I ate the Texas one, right? That one I really liked after that first bite, but then it started to just be a hot dog with barbecue sauce and cheese on it. So the way I ate them was I took a bite of each one and then sort of found a favorite in that moment and saved the best for last. And I saved this one for last, but I kind of regret it because in the end, think I liked the Carolina. Carolina? Yes, the Carolina one. No? The Kansas City. The one with the cheese and the pickle. That one I liked the most. And then moving to the Kansas City dog. Yes, the Kansas City dog. That was the one that had that mustard stripe on it. That one was really good. The mustard really stood out. So that was nice. So I think in the end, my favorite was the Carolina, then Kansas City, then Texas. But the way in which I ate them, I saved Texas for last because in that first bite, that one was my favorite. But in the end, as I was eating that one, it just started to taste more and more like a regular hot dog and not like something that really stood out or had any uniqueness to it. And I think the other ones felt a little bit more unique when it came to the flavors. So that's my review of the Wienerschnitzel barbecue hot dog tour. But honestly, all three of them are great. So I don't think you can really lose. And again, when it came to the Carolina, I wasn't that into it after that first bite, but it became my favorite. That's the one I remember the most. That's the one I think I enjoyed the most in the end. And I don't know, again, I don't know if the barbecue sauce was on it. I couldn't see it. If it was very minimal, but it was still very good. I might have to go back and see if I can get it with barbecue sauce. Maybe it was on there. I don't know. But all of that to say, all three hot dogs were great. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.